And to show us these enterprise features, I'm going to ask the one, the legend, Christian Wade, to join me on stage.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Amir. Hello, everyone. I am so happy to show you what we've been working on for Enterprise BI in Power BI. We've got some amazing things to show you. Okay, so today's the day. Today's the big day when Paginated Reports hits general availability. Fully customized, beautiful, full pagination. I can export to a variety of formats. I have high-fidelity printing. I can, of course, subscribe to this report to get a copy in my inbox. Absolutely beautiful. And additionally, Power BI Report Builder, the tool that we use to author these reports, now supports opening and saving paginated reports directly from the Power BI service. Absolutely beautiful. There are so many organizations that depend on paginated reports on premises. They are now welcome to mass migrate to the Power BI service. All right, so I'm going to switch over and talk about data sets. So let's say I'm a business intelligence professional. I've put my love and dedication into building these data sets. These are rich semantic models that I want to have reused throughout my enterprise organization. How can I promote them? Well, today we announced shared and certified data sets. Let me show you what it's about. I'm going to come into the settings for this data set, down to the new endorsement section. I'm going to set this data set to promoted. Promoted means that I'm putting my reputation behind this data set. I've tested it. It is ready for general consumption. But you'll notice there's another option here, which I don't even have permissions to set. This is certified, and to get it certified, I need to go through the data governance process for my organization to get it certified as the single version of the truth for my organization.
So this is really for those data sets that are being published by IT, that are truly, IT is behind them. They are the financial statements of the company. They are the official sales record of the company. There's no argument about these are the true one version of the truth.
Absolutely, those corporate metrics that drive the business. We'll go ahead and leave this one as promoted for now. And if we come back to the data sets, we can see that it's tagged as promoted. At this point, I would, of course, manage permissions to make sure that the right people have access to the data set. So I'm now going to show you the consumption experience for the analyst. I'm switching over to my new beautiful-looking Power BI desktop, which will show you all about later. And I'm going to...
It is beautiful.
It's absolutely beautiful. I'm still, stunned every time I see it, and I've been looking at it every day for the past few days. So, all right, and let's see what we've got here. I'm going to go ahead and get data from Power BI datasets, and I'm presented with a list of all of the datasets that I have access to in the organization. Bear in mind, there could literally be hundreds, if not thousands, of datasets listed here. We know Power BI grows virally. So what we've done is we've improved the discoverability and put the certified and promoted datasets right there at the top of the list, making them really easy to find.
So nobody will have any excuse when they use data to not find the best data set because they're always on the top of the list.
Exactly, easily discoverable. So we'll go ahead and pull from the one that we just promoted. And I'm going to create a report in record time using the magic of copy-paste visuals in Power BI Desktop. There we go. And while the report is loading, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to publish this to the Power BI service. So here's the key. I'm going to publish this to a different workspace than the one in which the data set resides. Because of shared and certified data sets, I can absolutely do that.
And this is really, really important. You can have the data set being managed perhaps by professionals on one workspace and then be used by many other authors that are using different workspaces across the company.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a big
Very wide reusability across an organization. Exactly. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this one. All right. And I happen to have it loaded ahead of time. So here it is. I've got my beautiful report. I'm very proud of this. And I want to go ahead and pin this to a dashboard. So I've now got an executive dashboard that gets data from a variety of reports and different data sets and different workspaces. Naturally, I want to make sure that this data is coming from trusted sources, right? Well, we thought of that one too. So I'm going to come over to the new lineage view, which will be coming soon, which shows us all of the interdependencies between the Power BI artifacts in the Power BI workspace. Absolutely, that's how we roll. Now, you can see right here that we're getting data from this certified data set in a different workspace. No problem. Clicky, clicky. We'll go straight to the other, go straight to the other workspace. There we go. And we're gonna see the lineage view in the other workspace. There we go. And so here's that data set, and we can see exactly which data flows it's getting data from, and even which data sources.
So with the lineage view, we can see the data, how it's moved from the data source, through the ETL processes and data flows, through data sets, through dashboards, through reports, across workspaces, a complete enterprise information management system that we're building here in Power BI.
End-to-end, 360-degree view, data source all the way through to dashboard across workspaces. Absolutely beautiful. Now, following the spirit of shared data sets, what if I want to consume data from Power BI using a completely different tool? Well, that's fine too. We recently announced open platform connectivity using what we call the XMLA endpoint, where I can simply copy the workspace URL, and I can now connect to it using a variety of analysis services client tools. In fact, pretty much every other major BI vendor on the planet now supports to Power BI data sets for data visualization, as well as management tools. So here we have SQL Server Management Studio, which is the traditional management tool for analysis services. And you can see here that I'm connected to that workspace URL, and we can see the same data sets as analysis services. Technically, they are analysis services models. Absolutely beautiful. So I'd like to show you something about our game revenue data set that we promoted. I'm going to come into the properties, and I'm going to zoom in here just to let you see. Oh, interesting. This is over 73 gigabytes in size. Very interesting.
Well, yes. Remember, the limit we have today in Power BI for the size of a data set is 10 gigabytes. And
today it is,
we're seeing here
and
73.
evidently in the not too distant future, we will be lifting the data set size in Power BI Premium to have parity with Azure Analysis Services. This is going to be fully featured analysis services with the scalability, the manageability, and the open platform connectivity.
That's awesome.
Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, Amir, there's one little thing. So, by the way, everything that I've shown you so far is either in public preview or coming very soon. But what I'm going to show you now, Amir, is something very special. It's a sneak peek into something that will come shortly after. Another data set here, and this one is truly a beast. This one is over 330 gigabytes in size.
Now, what is the node that you're running this data set on?
That's the interesting part about it. This is actually running on a Power BI Premium P2 capacity? A P2, how much memory does it?
50 gigabytes of RAM in P2 capacity.
50 gigabytes of RAM?
And we have here over 330 gigabytes of data.
But that's technically impossible. Well, we've defied the laws of physics again. That's exactly what we've done. So we are introducing, or we are working on, enhancing the dynamic memory management capabilities for Power BI, so that not only data sets, but even subsets of data sets can be dynamically swapped in and out of memory. This is the next generation of analysis services.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Christian.
Thank you so much, Amir. All right.
So